All right, let's get back to the widow's words murder trial in Iowa. Karina Cooper faces first-degree murder charges in the shooting death of her husband, Ryan. Investigators say that Ryan was shot twice in the face in the couple's home back in 2021. A deputy noted that Ryan's body was in a recliner and Karina was sitting on top of him. Now, the case went unsolved for nearly 3 years until Karina was arrested in February of last year. And then 2 months later, police arrested another suspect, Houston Danker, for acting in concert with Karina to kill Ryan. Now, Danker is currently being tried separately, and that case is coming up in August. I want to get you back into the courtroom now. We're listening to the responding deputy, Kyle Fangman, describe the scene. Jurors now are getting ready to look at his body cam video from that day.
You approaching, and those are the two vehicles that you've described as you approach this residence?
Correct.
Sheriff's office. Yep, come on. What's going on? My brother's dead. Were you here when this happened? What's up? She just called me. Ma'am. Ma'am, come talk to me, please. Ma'am, come talk. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. They're on their way.
We talked about the children that were here. Are those the children that you observe?
Yes.
Were you able to determine their ages?
Yes, the oldest was born in 2010, the middle one was 2012, and the youngest was 2016.
Ma'am, what happened?
When you're talking to her, you're asking, is that you asking what happened?
Yes.
And her response is, I don't know, I don't know.
Correct.
At that point, does she know that you're an officer, you're dressed in your department-issued uniform, and you're appearing as a deputy sheriff?
Yes.
So when she's saying, I don't know, she knows you're an officer?
Yes, I was in uniform.
Can you do anything? Granny, come with me. Granny, please come with me. Come with me, please.
Mom, do this for me, okay?
Okay, boys.
With BODYCAM, we can see the presence of a dog.
Yes.
Were you able to observe the dog?
Yes, it was laying on the floor when I first walked in.
Do you know what type of dog it was?
I'm not sure. It might have been a Rottweiler.
They're coming. Can you stay in here for me, boys?
Can we just stay in there?
Yep, that's perfectly fine.
If you find it, shoot him in the head.
If I find who?
The person who did it.
Okay.
Baby, he said 9.
Who just talked to you at that point? Is it the eldest child?
Yes.
Okay. The one who you believe was born in 2010?
Correct.
If he tells you if you find him, shoot him in the head?
Yes.
Do you guys have security members, like, hearing? He'll be watching tonight.
What are you doing at that point, sir?
I was clearing the weapon.
Okay. Is that the weapon you've testified that you found that was in the on that?
Correct.
And you're clearing it because at that time you don't know if it's the weapon that's been used.
Correct.
Yep. Can you boys shut the door for me? Can you hang in there? I'll be right back with you, okay?
Do you guys have, like, security to watch it?
Yep. County 10.
610.
So 1079 is 7 headed this way as well.
Yes, he's there almost to your location now.
10-4. I haven't really been able to get any info from anybody on scene here.
County Direct, I was able to get the name of the subject, and also the name of your reporting party is Aaron, and he is a firefighter for that area, so probably your best bet.
The point you're making observations, you're talking to someone, can you just tell the jury who you're talking to?
It's Tama County Dispatch.
Okay, so you are reporting you're there on the scene and, well, trying to tell them or relay what you're observing or what's going on, correct?
Correct.
County Direct to 446.
County 10.
8610.
Can you get a hold of the ME as well, please?
County Direct, do we know the circumstance?
Gunshot.
County Direct.
Oh, you kind of shined your light and you've walked through the rooms. Is that fair enough to say your testimony as you entered the kitchen? It's a mudroom. There's a kitchen, right?
Correct.
And then can you just describe the jury where the bedroom is? To get to Ryan Cooper, how would someone need to move to get there?
I came through that door I did, through the kitchen. It opened into like that dining room-ish area. And then it turned into kind of a little hallway. To the left was a bathroom, to the right was bedrooms, and then he entered through into the living room.
All right, let's bring back in our guest with us, attorney Marie Pereira. Marie, although we can't watch the body cam footage, it's too graphic for us to show, the sounds themselves paint a very interesting picture. If I could describe it, I mean, she's screaming, she's inconsolable. She's got 3 kids in the house, is what we find out, one 11, one 9, one 5. Sounds like one of those children, I imagine it's the oldest one, is consoling her. What did you make of what we were able to hear from that 911 call? I mean, not the 911 call, from the body cam footage.
From the body cam footage, I think it could work both ways. If you believe that she had nothing to do with it, you can hear the grief and the anguish in her voice. It could help to say, you know what, I could not possibly have been involved in this. Look at how distraught I was, and I wasn't pretending it wasn't an act. But it could also work the other way. If a person thinks that she's involved, you really had someone come in and murder your husband, or you murdered him while you had 3 children in the house, to the point where you could hear one of the kids saying, if you catch him, shoot him, or something like that. Like, wow. So it could go both ways depending on how the jury is looking at it for now. She really, really sounds as if she is just beyond grieving, and she could not have had anything to do with this.
Yeah, the child seems remarkably composed. I agree with you. It was interesting what they said. The other thing that jumped out at me quickly, I have a few seconds left here, was there was a Rottweiler in the house. So immediately I'm beginning to think Rottweilers, they can be ferocious dogs. They're definitely protective dogs, especially of children. If somebody had creeped into that house in some way, shape, fashion, or form, one would think the Rottweiler would have been alerted in some way.
Absolutely. Let's see how it unfolds under cross-examination and with further testimony. Was the dog, soiled with blood too? I think it's being developed and it's being introduced for a reason, and I'm curious to see what the next line of questioning is going to be. But it's just heartbreaking all the way around with the children being in the house like that.
Yeah, and I was concerned that, if I ever saw something like that, you would think her first concern would be the children, right? But she seems just so distraught she can't even think straight, and the children are taking care of her.